All right, we start this broadcast from Georgia. As we told you, there have been massive protests across the country after the country's ruling party suspended talks on European Union accession until the year 2028, effectively halting the country's long-standing goal to join the bloc. Protesters blocked streets and clashed with the police in the capital city of Tbilisi. Police used tear gas and water cannons to disperse the demonstrators. Officers with riot shields moved in alongside the water cannon to clear the crowd. Similar rallies also took place in other cities across the country. As per local media, protesters believed to be against the suspension were even detained in some parts of the country.
We are angry. This anger was, I don't know, it was gathering between the people, and now it's the day. Today they decided to end our history, everything what we have achieved for past 30 years, and not only that, for past maybe 100 years. They just decided to end everything today, and we will not let them do it. I don't know, we will not take it anymore. Today it should be decided, like who we are, who we were, and where we are going.
Now, the Georgian president accused the government of declaring war on its own people with the move. She said this marks the conclusion of the constitutional coup that has been leading Georgia from Europe towards Russia.
Today, this non-existent and illegitimate government declared not peace but war on its own people, its own past and its own future. This war is on our future, the future of our society and the future of our country. Because on this path, there is no Georgian statehood, no independence and no future except in Russia.
The Prime Minister says the move is a result of blackmail and manipulation from some of the bloc's politicians. The announcement came hours after he was reappointed to the job by members of the governing Georgian Dream Party after its disputed victory in last month's parliamentary elections. The October 26th poll sparked massive demonstrations. They were widely seen as a referendum on the country's aspirations to join the European Union. The opposition declared a boycott of the parliament, saying the vote was rigged under the influence of Russia, seeking to keep Georgia in its orbit. Now, the rest of Europe is closely tracking what is happening in Georgia. Germany has called the protests a testament that a majority of the population wants a future with the European Union. Listen in.
Regarding last night's protests, we can indeed see that there are a lot of people in Georgia who are protesting against the government's course, and it shows that a majority of the population wishes for a future in the European Union. It is, of course, the people's right to demonstrate for that, and we therefore expect the security officials to refrain from any kind of violence. I think it's very important now to enter a constructive and political dialogue. Our view is very clear. Georgia's EU accession, just like any EU accession, is tied to clear conditions and reforms, and should Georgia decide to go down this path again, the door to the European Union remains open, of course.
For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.